Kingdom Hall?
Yes, ma'am.
Great. I've been reading some articles on jw.org. I just had a quick question about one of them.
Give me 1 second.
Okay.
Hello?
Hi. My name is Christine. I've been reading this book on jw.org, and I just wondered if I could run something by you
Okay.
about it. I was reading about in this book called Pure Worship. Is that the whole name of it? I'm just looking at the top there. But anyway, it's talking about the year 1919, and then the leader of the organization was in prison with some of his friends, and then they got out of prison, and they started making some literature and things like that, and planned to have a convention. And then it said that, this is the part I was just going to read to you. It says, what had happened? Clearly, Christ had freed his people from captivity to Babylon the Great. He had appointed his faithful and discreet slave. The work of harvesting was underway. So, how is that all connected? I'm not following the reasoning. Like, because they were in jail and got out. What does that mean? Freed from captivity to Babylon the Great. Does that mean freed from, like, being in jail? They call the jail Babylon the Great?
No. Have you finished reading the chapter that you're looking at?
I have read it, I think, before, but I'm just kind of looking at this part because I had questions about it.
Okay. Give me 1 second, okay?
Okay.
Hold on a second. Let me see this. Hold on.
Hello?
Hi. I was talking to that other lady. I just had a question about this book. I think it's called Pure Worship. Have you ever heard of that?
Yeah.
Okay, so do you want me to repeat what I was running by her?
If you don't mind.
Okay. You're like the third person on the phone. But anyway, so it was talking about the time in their past that their leader, named Rutherford, and his friends got out of jail. And then they made some new publications or were organizing a convention. So then the paragraph after that says, this is what it says, what had happened? Clearly, Christ had freed his people from captivity to Babylon the Great. He had appointed his faithful and discreet slave. The work of harvesting was underway. So, how did they get that out of what the previous information? What is Babylon the Great meaning? The people who put him in jail, so they were freed from Babylon the Great? Like, what does that mean?
No. What that means, Bible prophecy very clearly states, refers to the whole, the totality of false religion.
Okay.
Great.
Mm-hmm.
Because in ancient time, Babylon was known.
Can you talk a little louder? It's kind of hard to hear.
I said, in ancient time, Babylon, in biblical times, Babylon was known for all its false idolatry and false religion. And the prophecies used that as a metaphor for all false religions today. And that was the first time that all the teachings that religions teach in general that were not in line with what the Bible teaches were being pointed out.
They were so what they were teaching was the pure religion in 1919?
Based on what was in the Bible.
Oh, okay.
So that was a big difference.
Okay.
Before that, and this is easily, can be demonstrated quite easily. If you look at religion's teaching, and you look at what the Bible actually teaches, they're not the same thing. And that was the first time that was being pointed out. And the prophecies were saying that when that starts to happen, then that's tantamount to those interested in learning from Jehovah what he teaches start coming out of false teaching.
Mm-hmm.
And that's the angle there.
So they were teaching what Jehovah teaches in the Bible?
Yes.
Oh, okay. So, well, one interesting question about that is, were they teaching that Abraham, Isaac, and Jacob would come live in San Diego in 1925 at that time?
That's a long time ago.
No. I mean, at that time, you said they were now teaching the truth from Jehovah. So they were teaching that about until 1925.
Yeah, and that's come progressively across the years.
Oh, that's not what you... Are you changing your theory now? Because you had said... You said that they were the only ones who were... I see that the literature also said they were cleansed. And they were freed from Babylon the Great. But they could still be the faithful slave if teaching this false prophecy at that time?
May I have your name?
Christine, what's your name?
Christine Abijah.
Okay.
Christine, if it's okay with you, we could sit down. I can have someone...
I am sitting down.
Sit down and answer those questions.
Oh, are you like an elder?
Yeah, you can.
Okay.
You called the Kingdom Hall when I was...
What? Hello? Are you still there?
The answer is clearly provable. So, is that a good time for that conversation to be had? You can have all your answers, all your questions answered.
I think you cut out for a minute, so I don't know what you said was a good time. Are you familiar with their predictions about Abraham, Isaac, and Jacob coming to San Diego?
So Christine, what I would like to suggest is for someone to visit with you and go over all your questions. You called in the middle of the meeting.
Oh, I see.
And out of courtesy, we decided to answer the phone call.
Oh, okay.
So.
Okay, it's pretty interesting, though. Was the faithful slave at that time, was it like called governing body, or was it something else? Because it says here that they were somebody was appointed in 1919.
Christine, it sounds like you have a lot of questions.
Yeah.
And I can't have all those questions answered right now.
Oh, okay. But you did know about Beth-Sarim in San Diego, right?
So what I'm asking is, do you have some time where someone can come and visit with you and answer all those questions?
No, I just want this one to see if you guys know what you're talking about, because that's an astonishing claim that they were appointed in 1919. I'm asking you personally, you do know about Beth-Sarim in California, right?
Well, Christine, we're trying to answer a question without a context. So I'm asking if you have time when someone come and visit you and sit down.
Oh no, I Jesus warned of false prophets. I was just wondering how you explain that when they were chosen, they were preaching a false prediction.
Christine, I'm offering you time to sit down and answer all the questions you're asking.
It's just a real quick one. Do you know about that? Do you know about this?
Quick questions, Christine. Those are not quick questions.
Yes, it is.
Now, there are two ways you can look at this. You can look at a quick gotcha moment you're trying to have, or you can look at really trying to answer the question.
Okay. You do know about it, though. I just wanted to make sure you knew about it.
Christine, I think at this point I'm going to stop.
Why do you use my name so condescending, like you're kind of trying to power over me by keep repeating my name? It's kind of...
I'm not trying. That is not what I'm doing.
Oh, I see. It kind of feels like it.
That's how I talk to my friend that used their first name. That's why I asked you what's your first name.
So many times, though.
If I was trying to be condescending, then I wouldn't even have asked your name.
Yeah. It just kind of feels kind of weird. But anyway, I just wanted to make sure and see if you knew about that before we could talk about it. But you know about Beth-Sarim, right?
You have a nice day.
Okay, God bless you.